We're talking hurricane force winds and phenomenal amounts of snow. To this, you can add region-wide blackouts. Now, no one wants to hear
dear.
but folks in New England. 2 to 3 days, you're apt to be getting a whole winter's worth of snow. Now, we sometimes overuse the phrase storm of the century, but if these two storm tracks converge, as we now think they will, the phrase will be no exaggeration, believe me. Judd Parkin is in next to talk about storm preparations. No panic here, just practicalities. But first, this.
Storm expected to hit Bangor last night is not early this morning.
When they tell you the world's coming to an end, they want to sell you cereal. When they tell you not to panic, it's serious. Oh, hold on. I'm getting there as fast as I can. I broke my hip last summer, and I'm still as slow as cold molasses. Can I help you?
Born in lust, turned to dust.
I beg your pardon?
Born in sin, come on in. Poor old Martha, she should never have opened that door. It never ends well for her. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to Unique Unboxings. It seems like it's only been about 5 minutes since I did my last unboxing of the Kong Ming Fan Ascendancy. And I'm back here again with something incredibly unique, so welcome back. This is a show, of course, dedicated to unique, one-of-a-kind, bespoke items that generally have an occult or historical significance to them. Occult being the key word here when it comes to this particular item. Now, I've been a fan of the brilliant miniseries The Storm of the Century by Stephen King for many years, and I watched it for the first time about 12 years ago, and it captivated my imagination. But back then, I was not a practicing occultist, so I was brand new to the concept of magic, and I think this might have been the first form of entertainment that I watched that had some legitimate magic within it. And then many years later, after becoming a magician myself, I watched it again fairly recently, and all of the synchronicities came through, all of the wonderful things that I missed out the first time. Now I'm watching them thinking, okay, I'm seeing a lot of resemblance to the things that I do in my life as an occultist. For example, spoiler alert here, if you haven't seen it yet, I'm going to spoil a few things right here. When André comes into the town of Little Tall, he's looking for a protege because his art of magic, his secrets, his teachings will be lost if he dies. It reminds me a lot of me, because if something was to happen to me, what would happen to Taoist weather magic? And it's making me think, okay, I've got to start looking for a protege, a student, to carry on my teachings. In regards to the cane, I wanted to purchase it because I wanted to take my weather magic to the next level. The clue's in the name here, Storm of the Century. In my personal opinion, I think André Linoge is a very powerful weather magician, and you can see that in the miniseries as he's cooking up that storm that destroys the lighthouse in that scene with the tidal wave. He's obviously creating that very unnatural freak weather to destroy the town. And really the storm is the main element within the whole series because it's what keeps everybody in the town. They can't go back to the mainland because of the terrible weather. So I was thinking if the cane is good enough for Mr. Linoge to use, it's certainly going to be good enough for Lord Josh. And one thing that I found that was very striking is that André obviously carries this silver wolf head cane, and in Taoist weather magic there exists Bezoar stones, which are known as the internal stones, and they grow inside the tissues of animals. And the most powerful weather stone is found in the stomach of a wolf. So I was thinking, wow, he carries this around with him. The whole movie takes place in a snowstorm, and within weather magic, that particular animal is directly related to snow and storms. So that was more than enough for me to jump on and make the purchase. So let's take a look at this beautiful cane. What a breathtaking work of art this really is. I feel like I've reached into the television and pulled the cane right out of the screen. This is outstanding. The detail on the face and neck is awesome. I love the long neck that the cane has. It makes for a very comfortable feel when you are holding it. It also has a good weight to it as well, which I think is very important for these kind of things. It has a nice balanced weight. The size is perfect for me and my height, and it feels very special indeed. The quality of the craftsmanship is exquisite. If you're like me and you love one-of-a-kind handmade items, it doesn't get any better than this. Custom-made bespoke cane, really cool. This cane is totally bespoke, custom-made by a talented gentleman named Ralph Mitchell, who makes many wonderful pieces of art and canes. And I sent Ralph the pictures straight from the miniseries, and I said I want it just like this, and he definitely delivered. The stick itself is also made from this wonderful wood, and it feels solid and durable. When I was searching online for Linoge's cane, I was quite surprised to see that nobody made replicas from the miniseries. I could not find one single cane that was faithful to the show. There's plenty of wolf head canes, but I wanted one with this particular neck and face. The long neck is cool because you can hook it around your arm like André does in the show. It looks very elegant and mysterious. Check out the detail on the face. It looks evil and angry. Very intense expression, which is, I love it. I absolutely adore it. You can also see the teeth in the mouth as well. I'm extremely impressed. I've been thinking a lot. André always carries the cane with the head facing backwards. I think this is done to protect the magician when he has his back turned from backstabbers. It's always watching over you when you are most vulnerable. One thing I also love, this cane is like the perfect companion for the magician. You could carry this with you everywhere and still be discreet. It could easily pass for a gentleman's walking cane and not just a wizard's talisman. So thanks for watching, everybody. I give this cane a 10 out of 10. I adore it, and I cannot wait to start practicing some rituals and doing some future projects with this cane. Take care. I'll see you soon.